Hi there, Commanders. GuardianE here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke pull video, and here we are on the second Evangelion collaboration within Nikke. Yes, that's right, a second collaboration with Evangelion, featuring a new version of ASUKA and a new version of REI that's going to be coming out, I think, in a couple of days. So here we are on the limited pickup recruitment for ASUKA VIDE, and of course, they did take this opportunity to bring back the collaboration units from the first go-around. They also brought back the story too, so those that missed it the first time can re-experience the first part of the story, which is great as well. And yeah, we're going to be going for both collaboration units. I think I'm going to put all of the pulls for both the new ASUKA and the new REI together in one video. And of course, we got the standard 4% SSR rate, 2% for the rate up unit. And let's get into it. Start burning some of these advanced vouchers. Hope we can snag our ASUKA super quick. So yeah, collaboration part 2. I know, you know, the collaboration itself, it's surprising that we're even getting a part 2 here. Purple to start things off, no fake out. And so soon as well, but of course that just means that they obviously planned all this out at the start, that there were going to be two components to the collaboration, kind of separated by some months. So this is, you know, the culmination of that collaborative effort, I guess I should say. And honestly, part 2 feels a lot more fleshed out as a whole so far, like just in general, in terms of pacing, in terms of story, in terms of like the setup and the, they even brought, you know, they brought in Cruel Angel's thesis as part of the home screen, which is, or the login screen, which is much appreciated. Ooh, okay, here is the SSR. This could be ASUKA. If we see that abnormal manufacturer title, we know we scored. Alright, so that is going to be, what, number 6? Or number 7? Lucky number 7? I don't know. Alright, that's 3, 4, hey, Anis. 5, 6. Okay, it is lucky number 7. Come on. Come on, abnormal. Oh, yeah, there we go. There she is. And bam. Hello. Getting our new version of ASUKA with the stylish cap, the and the eye patch, of course, and wielding that spear. Alright, or the lance of Longinus, right? Alright, excellent, excellent, excellent. Not too bad at all. Really, the damage was, what, 3 multis? Yeah, we take that. I'm not going to go in for any additional copies. I just want to get, you know, one for the collection. I honestly haven't even seen, other than the fact that she's a machine gunner, and I think she's a wind component, I haven't really looked into what she's got, or what her kit is. So we'll take a closer look overall. We're going to do the pulls up front for both of the units, and then we'll take a closer look at both of them together. But yeah, no, that's a great result. I'm very happy about that. Hopefully REI is cooperative as well. We've got the new version of REI available, as you can see here. Tentative name. Of course, her original banner has also made a return, I believe, right? Yes, here she is, as well as Mari, so you can pull for her as well. So all of the, you know, the whole gang's here. You can pull for any of them that you've been missing, or were missing, or missed out on. But we are going to be going for a single copy of REI. That's all we're looking for right now. So let's get started. Hope RNG is with us. If we get a single copy of REI in our first multi, we are stopping. We are not going any deeper than that. There are plenty of targets incoming that we can save for instead, so yeah. Ooh, could we have called it? Could we have called it right out of the gate? Yes? Abnormal? Oh, 2 and 1. First up. Ooh, Tetra. No, that is not going to be REI. Still could be some... Oh, nice! Clay. So this is actually going to be a max limit break Clay for me, which I'm happy about because that means I can take her off of the wish list at this point. That's why I had her on there. So, hey, that's progress. That's progress. We've still got one more in here. And if that's abnormal, that's all she wrote then. Alright, let's see. Pilgrim. Oh, Pilgrim. That's not abnormal. Oh, Dorothy. Oh, man. That is the second Dorothy I've got. I think, right? I'm pretty sure that is the second I've gotten. I can't talk. I can't talk. For some reason, my brain short-circuited. But I was trying to say that the last 2 Pilgrims, including this one that I've gotten, were Dorothy's. So that's actually kind of interesting, because I hadn't gotten a Dorothy since her release, and I got 2, like, pretty quickly in a row. So that's nice. That means my Dorothy is at limit break 2 at this point. So one away from a max limit break. Alright! That is a strong start. I mean, just in general, as far as golds go, hitting that 4% twice on the first multi might hopefully not spell doom for the rest of our pulls here, because, you know, if we came out swinging at the start, we may have our RNG may have exhausted itself before we got too far. Hopefully not the case. Hopefully not. Hey, we almost got the full counter spread here. I'm missing Neon, unfortunately. But, yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, we still could. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna jinx this. I think we could. Ooh, okay. Alright. Let's see it. Abnormal. Spell it with me. Oh, 2 and 1. What? Oh my god. Our rate up pulls have gone really well. I gotta tell you, my social point pulls that I've been doing on the side have been absolutely abysmal. I haven't gotten anything on social points in like a couple months now. Okay, Tetra, that is not abnormal, so we're still not hitting the Ray. That is... Oh, Leona! Oh, and Timmy. So that is going to be my first limit break for Leona, I believe. And Timmy there, of course. Alright, that's... I'm okay with that. I like that quite a bit. Oh no! Elysian. What? Where the heck? Okay, the classic Privity. The classic Privity. Where's the abnormal? Where'd the abnormal go? Skip. Double Anis as well on that one. Okay. I mean, we're getting golds out to wazoo. We're just not getting... We're not getting the Ray. Hello? Hello? Collaboration? Hello, please? No? Anybody home? Man, alright. Skip. What do we got? No full counters. Alright. Well, I was kind of hoping this was going to be like 2 quick sessions, and that would be all we need to do. It seems like we're going to have to do a little bit more investment in this collab than that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get hit with a lot of purple and dead multis incoming, because, I mean, you don't get, you know, oh, we got, where's all the neons? We're again, neon lists here. You don't get that many golds in a row without paying for it, and I can't help but think we're going to start paying for it now. I don't know. I just want my Ray. Just want my Ray. I just want a Ray and back. Ray and get out. Ray and get out. That's all I'm looking for. No. Oh, well, there's the neon. There's the neon. Okay. Alright. That's okay. It's alright. I think this is probably multi number 6? Maybe? We've already hit the 4 within the first 100. So again, I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot out of these. Double Belorda. Oh dear. Double Belorda. Come on. Come on. Let's do a quick draw. And... Huh! No. No. Lots of purple. Oh, we got the counters! Hey! We got the full counters. Okay, maybe that's a premonition of things to come. The counters will bring us luck. Next recruit, next 10 pull, next 10 recruits. This has got to be it. It's got to be it. The counters wouldn't let me down. We'll do a quick draw again, and bada boom! See? The counters wouldn't let me down. I'm telling you that's just how it is. All right, number 9 out of the set here. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we are. Let's see that. Abnormal! Yes, sirree! Okay, the counters coming through for us and bringing that Ray. Excellent. In the black bodysuit. and wielding the scythe, or the lance, whatever it is. Rei, tentative name, we did get her, thankfully, within our vouchers, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, alright. It was touch and go. It was definitely touch and go. But at the end of the day, we did get both of them. And the kind of interesting thing about them is that they are... It does seem like they are intended to be a duo, which is a little unusual because you don't often see that, or we haven't seen that before for a collaboration set of units. So, but at this point, let's take a closer look at their kits and everything, and take them both for a spin together. Alright, so we're taking both of the collaboration ladies out for a ride here into battle. Got the new version of ASUKA and the new version of REI here. Slapped together a quick team in the shooting gallery. And yeah, they are meant to be paired together. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily as strictly hinged together as like the bunnies or the even the schoolgirls or even the maids in a way. But, oh, here we go. The burst animation. Lovely, thematic, zoom, moody, and I love the actual visual effect too, with the rainbow halo that just kind of pulses. It's just really cool. It feels very authentically Eva as well. I just think, I don't know, I get that sense out of it. They've always been really good about just capturing, I think, the visual spirit of those series that they collaborate with. I don't think Eva is any exception to that. So we're going to see Rei's burst here too, the giant scythe floating, the lunar backdrop, really gorgeous as she turns back. So really cool stuff overall. But like I said, they are meant to be paired together. They are wind element and both burst 3 and DPS, which makes them a little bit awkward, at least in terms of team composition, because they are both burst 3s and they're going to probably both be bursting. Doesn't leave room for another DPS in there. Now, there's not a ton of wind burst 3s in the game, or wind DPSs in the game right now. The most potent being, as you can see, Scarlet Black Shadow, that's also on this particular team, that I probably should have thought through a little bit differently, because she's not able to burst, which means that she's not going to be able to do kind of the full damage there. But all that to say, really, that you have limited options as far as a wind DPS currently in the game, and having this pair does open up additional options, especially for something like a Union raid or a solo raid, where you're going to want multiple wind damage teams, right? And so they can very easily slot into a spare team for a wind challenge, and just kind of fill in the gaps with a burst 2, as well as a burst 1, and then maybe a buffer on the side, or a healer, or something to that effect. And you've got a team that can cook together pretty well. Now, again, the synergy works nicely between the two, Rei being a little bit more of the support compared to ASUKA, but Rei does allow, when full burst activation, her skill 2 does provide allies with a machine gun, like ASUKA, to actually have the machine gun heat up speed up 100% for 13 seconds. So that does ensure that there's like a continuous stream of bullets that fly out, and of course ASUKA herself, some of her conditions and skills are dependent upon having a certain number of bullets fly out there. So again, that does work very nicely. And there is some sustain as well. We have ASUKA that does do some self-healing with emergency repair too, with her skill 2. That does activate when entering full burst. And it does actually lower her heat up speed by 100% for 3 seconds. So again, she's intended to work alongside Rei, as you can see, because it does kind of negate that self-debuff that she has on there. And ASUKA also does have the additional effect of anti-AT field, which increases the damage taken of the enemy that stacks up to 30 times. So almost 30%, somewhere around 25% additional damage. That is quite nice. And that, of course, does synergize and pair really well with other attack buffs that she might enjoy as part of her kit. So yeah, again, so the long and short of it is that they are going to be a useful wind DPS pair to have in your back pocket, especially considering that the wind DPS options are pretty slim pickings right around now. And they're just going to be helpful in kind of filling out the roster and your options when you're going into Wind Week Challenge. And naturally, in addition to the collaboration, they did drop a whole host of collaboration skins that you can see as part of the different mission and event passes, like you can see here. There's a new one here for the new version of ASUKA that you can see here. It is musical themed, and I love that style where the flower descends and she takes the finger gun and blasts it out with a little spark. Very stylish, very stylish. She does have the sheet music behind her, as well as, I don't know if that's a violin or some other string instrument, but she's got that in tone 2. Also has naturally her signature red, so it is very vibrant. And here is her attacking heart, and then the chibi as well. So it's very fitting for her naturally, and then there's the shot with the petals flying away. Got a new one for Rei as well here, lined up, also musical themed, as you can see. Outfit has some nice little sparkles, almost a night theme to it. Does match sort of the black that she has from her plug suit, and has like indigo notes as it trails down with the little transparent tail that she has behind her. Pretty much entirely backless and beautiful, plenty of frills and grace. You have the little headband too, gives it a nice touch. You can check out some of the other things. So here's her shooting pose. Get a little nicer shot of the headband too. And again, backless designs certainly do shine when you have the rear view like so. Okay, that's very nice. And then the chibi as well with that instrument. And then and then finally we've got one for Mari, very extravagant with the giant heart behind her. It got the peach tones, peach and pink tones to the outfit, again matching her plug suit aesthetic, but obviously out for a night on the town, not quite as restrictive. Freely flowing cloth, the transparent overlay or overcoat, really nice with the floral design, and also a sneak peek into sort of the sleek dress beneath, which looks really elegant on her. So very nice touch. Now here is the shooting pose. Quite nice. The dress itself kind of trails down. You do get a better view of the dress too. It looks like it cuts out actually at the end all the way to the backside. So very, very attractive. And naturally the chibi as well here, taking a bow and a wink. Very, very like Mari. Now furthermore, we do have a mission pass, this time for Biscuit, Spring Puppy. Very, very cute with her suspenders. Bright, cheerful, just a beacon of cheer and delight as she's playing with her other dogs. That little fearsome chihuahua down there. You gotta love it. Here she is. Oh, you got the, you know, the... I forgot about the chihuahua in her shooting pose and everything. And the little tyke is also wearing some headgear alongside Biscuit too. And then, that radiant smile, of course, for Biscuit. And we also got a brand new Steamy Mood gacha skin for Helm. Helm enjoyers eating very, very well. I count myself among those ranks. Yeah, as you can see here, I do enjoy myself some Helm, and which of course makes this skin incredibly, incredibly tempting. So yes, I am very much a Helm enjoyer. We just today, I think, dropped the new ASMR for Helm too. So there is, of course, the English version that's out on YouTube, and the Japanese version is also live. I do wish they had subtitled the Japanese version, just so that, yeah, I wish they translated both, right? I wish they had different subtitles for the English version. I wish they had English subtitles for the Japanese version. It just would be nice to have that level of variety. But anyway, they are out there to enjoy, and I am certainly a strong advocate for ASMR episodes. I do love them quite a bit. So happy that we're getting more of them, certainly, and happy that it's Helm. Again, Helm getting a lot of love, which you know, I think is a good thing. I am all about it. Yeah, so we can use our free spin on the Helm gacha skin, even though there's no chance of getting it here. But might as well take advantage, get some resources while we're here from Yan. There we are. And we can actually check out the skin too. Because we already checked out the ASUKA skin during the first quest of the collab, so we don't have to look at that again. But this Helm skin is new, and quite frankly, Helm skin, I do have the evening dress skin, which is, I think, arguably one of the best skins in the game. So stiff competition for any new skin for Helm here, but I gotta say, it is certainly gorgeous as she's kind of pulling herself out of the bath. Little playful notes as she splashes us with the water. Hair is just a little towel hanging over her shoulders too. Little transparency and sheer to the nightgown is very, very attractive as it wraps around her absolutely impeccable figure. Legs exposed, water trickling and trailing down the fair, smooth skin, and just a little annoyance in her expression as after she's got that embarrassed blush across her cheeks. Just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. You can even see the Admire in the back there. Now we can go to the shooting pose. Now when the update first dropped, they dropped the incomplete or the beta version or the censored version of the skin. So while she was in her shooting pose, her entire dress was opaque and blocked out any of the view. I'm glad they like hotfixed it right away after there was a flood of complaints. So the dress actually has some nice transparency to it, so you can admire what she's wearing underneath and just soak in that view. Absolutely exquisite. And the animation and the physics with the reload, absolutely gorgeous. You gotta love Helm. You gotta love Helm. And this certainly gives a whole new aspect and perspective to her from behind with the short hemline to the skirt and the transparency. Just opens up the doors, just gives it a whole new degree and level of Calapigian delight. Yeah, a feast for the eyes, for sure. And here is the chibi as well. Super, super cute. Got the shades pulled up. And then the lean against the bathtub here. Very, very nice. So yeah, like I said, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to pick this one up. I have a couple of days to decide. But yeah, let me know down below how your pulls went for the second quest of the Evangelion collaboration. Hopefully you got all of the collab ladies super, super quick, and all of the copies and limit breaks that you were looking for too. Let me know down below how you did. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory Nikke content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's defend that outpost.